Yes, my thane?
We warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. We have a nice arrangement in this city, and we're not letting you get in the way. You have a problem with that? Take it up with 𝕬𝖗𝖃. I'm sure the King in Rags and his Forsworn would love to meet you. Now you're coming with us. It's a life sentence it's in a mine for you. You'll never leave 𝕬𝖃𝖃. I see.
Sheathe your weapons and come quietly. Halt! You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of 𝕬𝖃𝖃. You aren't fooling me. Trusted witnesses have seen you commit several murders. And there are accounts of your suspicious behavior throughout the city. Now, come quietly. Then pay with your blood.
Did you hear something?
Halt! You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of 𝕬𝖃𝖃. You'll never see the sun again.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Cidhna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? You won't. The Jarl has ordered a life sentence for you. Get comfortable in the dark, because you'll never see the sun again. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
I left behind my daughter, 𝕬𝖗, when I was taken. What are you in for, new blood? Violent one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, new blood. Others find out, they'll consider that a challenge. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to 𝕬𝖗𝖃, I'm afraid. Not without getting past 𝕬𝖃𝖃 the Beast. And you don't want to talk to 𝕬𝖃𝖃 the Beast. 𝕬𝖗𝖃's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that. Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face, but people tend to see that coming. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here 𝕬𝖃𝖏 has a spare, if you could get him to part with it. They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any. They come in here. That's the only time when we get bottles of moon sugar. Khajiit use it as a pick-me-up. Good prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have down here. A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here. Because life was better under the old ways. No Nords and their laws. One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in your kinsman's blood. Best you not be there on that day, Nord. Until next time.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? Liar. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. Those eyes. All right, killer, go on through, but don't try anything. 𝕬𝖃𝖃 knows more than you think. Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging. Guards brought me in about 12 years ago. Was running a good group of bandits up until then. But these Forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're real killers. Until next time.
Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. A wild beast caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes. But even if you were to escape 𝕬𝖃𝖃, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of your kinsman stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of 𝕬𝖗𝖃 is. This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshipping our gods. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are, the Forsworn, criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free. I had 𝕬𝖃𝖃. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Dhonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control. Our struggle is our people's struggle.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down. I'm a force. Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsman, but the Silverbloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here. Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now, but something keeps me going. See?
Jarl decided. Ah, you want protection? I can get you what you need. Maybe you could do something for me first. 𝕬𝖃𝖃 has a bottle of skooma, finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you. The first time, thieving. The second time, thieving. The third time, thieving. It kinda keeps going like that. First it was 6 months, then a year, then 2 years. Now I'm in for life. Uh-huh.
You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine. Easy there. I didn't mean nothing. Take it.
I was sent here because someone said I was a forsworn.
Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay?
I'm innocent. The Nords framed me. I was nowhere near that murder weapon. Guards say I murdered someone. I was just sleeping off some meat in my aunt's house. That didn't stop them from arresting me. I don't even know who they said I killed. A couple of years. I wasn't a forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way. Farewell.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it. My story, huh? Everyone in 𝕬𝖗𝖃 has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to 𝕬𝖃 once. That was enough. But my little 𝕬𝖃 didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. I'm not 𝕬𝖃. I was never a leader of the Forsworn. The only anger I can justify is my own. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just the guilty and the dead. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up. Long enough. All right, then.
I left behind.
You're back. Have you done what I asked? Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting. Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met 𝕬𝖃 the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave 𝕬𝖃𝖃 for good. Our struggle is our people's struggle.
You serve your time by digging.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn. I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life. What? No! No, don't kill me! Please! No more! I yield!
Oh well.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it. Do you remember this? You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑? You wouldn't have old 𝕬𝖗𝖃 killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave 𝕬𝖗𝖃 and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of 𝕬𝖃𝖃, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach
belongs to the Forsworn! I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. It's a little gift from the dwarves. Who knew they would end up helping our cause? We have to move. We'll talk more once we see the sky.
Be careful.
Glory to the Forsworn!
𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑, I brought what you asked for.
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today. It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have peace. A kingdom. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Time to finally see the sky and make it rain red.
I'm right behind you.
𝕬𝖗𝖃, think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay. Family.
Your family? You poisoned the Reach with your... Needed silver for long enough, 𝕬𝖗𝖃!
Pray to stench while you can.
This is your last!
You won't get the best of me!
you where you stand.
No escape!
I'm getting out of here. Somebody help!
What can I do for you?